Alright, so here we are. Monday, week 1, February 1998. Last week's Raw was a little bit of a disappointment in the main event. This main event Raw is going to be hit or miss. Let's see. DX are going to cut a promo, Eddie, Shamrock, and Owen. Rikishi cut a promo on Kane. Rikishi's been on a hot streak after since aligning with Too Cool. Mara and Barton defeated Billy Kim and Bob Holly when APA distracted them. Mara and Barton are taking on APA tonight. Psycho Sid and Jake the Snake are number one contenders to the tag titles. And let's kick it off with, I think, Rock. Holy shit, wow. Rock and Stone Cold are in the ring. They trade words, talking about, just back and forth. So, what the thing is here is that these two are this sets up Stone Cold and a tag partner versus two members of the Nation in the main event. The tag partner, it's going to be Ahmed Johnson. It's the obvious storyline. And we'll see how that works in the main event. I'm curious to see if the rating's going to be that. Next, we have Mara and Barton versus APA for like the 100th time. And then here we have Mara and Barton lose to APA by DQ and Bob Holly. Billy Kidman ran in and attacked APA, setting up a DQ. And we're going to see how this advances next week. Fun little feud. And eventually it's going to lead to a 2v2 number one contendership match. Here, Al Snow comes out impersonating Val Venus, has the towel and shit. And Val Venus comes out and they just have a back and forth. They don't really brawl. And it's just a fun way to use Al Snow. Did I spell fourth wrong? No, I think that's right. Fourth. Verbally, think this is going to be a little interesting, fun. Al mocking Val being super serious. There we have Road Warriors call out Psycho Sid and Jake Roberts, saying, if you guys want to hit us, don't hit us behind our backs, come hit us to our face. And they come down the ring, get in each other's faces. Chris Candido, once again, is another loss versus William Regal. I have something that I'm really excited about with Chris Candido that's going to happen kind of after Raw, or after Mania, and it's going to be pretty good, I think. Brian Pillman once again calls out Ultimate Warrior, but Warrior doesn't respond. Thing they're doing the Bray Wyatt Undertaker WrestleMania 32 build-up where Pillman carries it verbally, maybe. I don't know. Here, Val Venus versus Rikishi ends when Rikishi wins after Al Snow distracted Val Venus. And then after the match, Rikishi's in the ring. Kane's pyro hits, but he walks out in the ring and starts playing the Undertaker's music and stuff. Kane looks puzzled. He turns his head like how the dog does and starts shaking his head like, no, can't be. And just goes backstage. And it's a good way. It's just a way to continue teasing the Undertaker to his eventual return. Here, DX cut a promo on Shamrock, Eddie, and Owen. They're going to finally confront each other next week. And then the main event, Stone Cold and Ahmed Johnson defeat D'Lo Brown and Kama, a.k.a. The Godfather. Good action, average heat. D'Lo and Kama, not to miss over guys, but I want to protect The Rock. I have a little locker room morale is from Jake Roberts and Psycho Sid being D-bags backstage. And then finally, the final segment, kind of forgot I was there. The Rock attacks Stone Cold and takes his title belt, doing what Stone Cold did to The Rock. Alright, we got a good show here. I wouldn't call it good. Honestly thought last week would have been just as good. But this is carried by the first and last segment, and in between, just, good, solid stuff. There's China. So, to deal with China, I don't really see how she adds much to her. I'm not a big woman guy, and she is a drug problem, I think, in the mod. So, bringing her in doesn't really benefit me. But I like the idea of the big bodyguard guy. Alright, so We beat WCW. Um, so I believe it is 22 to 16. Yep, WWF 22, WCW 16. Uh, Brett and Hogan, not a great match, but Davey Boy versus Dragon, Ultimate Dragon. Starting to see how Dragon's rising up in the card. He's like in 5 different companies. He's gonna end up being a main eventer for him, probably by the end of the year. What else? I wonder who Desperate Measures is. Let's look that up. So the Desperate Measures tag team, Hoovy and Hugh Morris, Bill DeMott, and they defeated the Public Enemy, Chris Jericho, and Rocket Rock. Let's look at Jericho. I believe he's in WCW for another year, so I'm thinking I'm gonna bring him in when I can, and do it. I think I'm gonna do the same return but change it, or same debut but change it. The Enforcers. Okay, that makes sense. Luger and Sting makes sense. Notice they don't have what's it called? Harlem Heat. Booker T and Stevie Ray were feuding. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Desperate Measures. It's a good name, but it's gonna be it. This episode. Thank you guys for watching, and tell me what you think of the recent main events and how I've been handling life without Bret Hart.